Chapter 1. Being Hunted.
One blissful morning, the sun was shining and the rain from the night before had ceased. Even though the ground was a little bit wet to walk on, Teddy was the first to wake up in his bed.
Good morning, everyone.
Teddy mused. Though no one responded, which was unusual, Teddy looked around the cabin and only found two of his friends sleeping there, which on its own was weird because he remembered that all of his friends had slept in the cabin the night before. Penelope was the next to wake up.
Ed, what's happening? Where's everyone?
Penelope asked.
I don't know, little one. Here, let's wait for Tiffany to get up and we'll make sense of this soon.
The two friends sat in silence for a bit before Teddy got up out of his bed and went to sit on the veranda for a bit. Penelope soon followed. They both enjoyed the sunshine. Several minutes later, Tiffany woke up with the front door wide open. She yawned as she tossed her blue hair around. She walked out of the bed and onto the veranda.
Oh, good morning, guys. Where the hell is everyone? Like, where is Gray? Emmy? Holden?
Teddy sighed.
I don't know. Sorry.
What the fuck do you mean you don't know?
Tiffany said as she raised her voice slightly.
We don't know, Tiff. Pen and I, we just woke up like this.
Then, what the hell is happening?
Penelope's lips shivered as she spoke. Tiffany then tilted her head to the side of the cabin where the night before Teddy had parked their blue SUV, and now it was gone.
And our car is just fucking gone!
Tiffany expressed.
Yeah, that is weird.
Teddy mused, tapping their fingers against his bare thigh.
You think?
Tiffany said. Then, from behind them, a crunch of a branch was heard, earning their attention for a brief moment. A voice came from the distance. It was deep, gravelly even.
Where do you think you're all going?
The three friends looked up at the mysterious man in front of them. He was wielding a blade, a deep, sharp, large machete, dripping blood from its handle. Tiffany then looked back at the cabin, her eyes changing severely with fear.
Oh, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Tiffany bolted away from the cabin, her best friend following her quickly.
Tiff, wait, I'm not sticking around for this.
Teddy's eyes shot up at the hunter. He wasn't afraid, but he just stared up at him.
What is it you want from us?
Teddy mused, his fingernails now clenching on the inner side of their palm.
To play a game.
At first, the man did not see Tiffany and Penelope escaping into the woods. This did not play well for them. The hunter growled before he snapped. He grabbed a knife from his holster, throwing it into Tiffany's back, leading her to fall onto the ground.
Fuck!
She screamed, feeling the pain seizing in her back.
Tiff!
Penelope jolted.
What the fuck was that?
Teddy expressed, rising to their feet.
Your friends didn't listen to me.
The hunter mused. As Teddy stood in silence, he watched the mysterious hunter grab Tiffany's limp body and reach for the knife before throwing it into Penelope's back as well to incapacitate her.
Ouch! Fuck!
Penelope groaned as her body also fell limp, falling to the ground. as the hunter went over to Penelope's body, dragging both Tiffany and Penelope up the stairs and into the cabin.
Now then, Mr. Cunningham, are you going to comply, or do I have to make you?
The hunter asked, growling under his breath.
Alright. I'll comply, okay? Just don't hurt anybody else.
Teddy snarled under his breath before he entered the cabin. Once he stepped foot into the cabin, the mysterious guy forcefully pushed him inside, making him fall and cut his lip.
Ah! Oh! Ah! Hey! We had an agreement!
Teddy yelled, the door slamming behind them and leaving them in darkness. About an hour later, Tiffany, Penelope, and Teddy all woke up in the same cabin. On the floor, however, Tiffany reached for the wound on her back where the knife had been to find it miraculously healed.
What the fuck? It healed.
Tiffany said, feeling the wound on her back and not feeling any seizure of pain or agony. Penelope rubbed her head, feeling it throb subtly.
What happened?
Well, to put it simply, you both got stabbed in the back with a knife from a psycho.
Teddy mused. Tiffany also rubbed her head from the impact of the fall she had earlier.
What did that guy want?
Tiffany asked.
I don't know. He said he wanted to play a game.
Teddy responded, still tapping the side of their thigh.
A game? What are we, children?
Penelope argued. Tiffany just giggled.
In some cases, yes.
Penelope put a feigned hand over her chest.
Hey!
Teddy pondered and thought before a crackle from a PA system turned on. Hello, dear subjects.
The fuck? What was that?
Me, Miss Jordan. Welcome, you three, to the trials. A voice echoed from the PA system that was hooked to the edge of the wall via wires.
What the hell are the trials? And who are you?
I am the Game Master, and we have been watching you and your friends for a while now. And it's been informative, to say the least.
Where the hell are they?
They are in a separate area, completing their game. Today, we will be testing if you can survive a killer or not. In this case, you will be playing hide and seek. The objective is to not get caught. If you were the first one to be found, you will be removed, and your teammates can live.
Removed? What do you mean?
Silence! You have a 90-second head start. I'd recommend you use that time wisely.
What the hell? 90 seconds?
The countdown will now begin.
Shit. Run!
Not wasting any time, Teddy, Tiffany, and Penelope all bolted out from the cabin, heading into the forests.
What the hell do we do now?
Just hide.
The three friends hid, with Tiffany climbing up the tree and hiding in its branches. The three remained quiet as the voice on the PA system spoke again. "Oh, Hunter, you can start hunting the little bunnies now." The voice cut off before the hunter emerged from behind the cavern with a machete, now clean and sharp.
Shit.
I can smell you, little bunnies. You can't hide from me.
The three friends watched as the hunter bolted into the forest looking for his targets.
What the fuck do we do?
Keep hidden and stay fucking quiet.
Tiffany was hiding in a tree on a branch. Teddy was hiding behind a bunch of shrubbery, while Penelope hid behind a large oak tree. She adjusted her right leg, which crunched on a branch. The hunter's head turned to see Penelope's leg, alerting him to her location. "Penelope Jordan, you have been detected and will now be removed. Thanks to your sacrifice, your teammates will be safe."
What the fuck?
Henny, run!
Without a second thought, Penelope ran in the opposite direction, bolting away further into the woods.
Teddy, what the hell?
I had no choice, Tiffany. The best I could have done for her was give her a head start from that monster.
Penelope bolted away, trying to avoid the hunter, who was hot on her trail. Her breathing was labored, shallow and echoey. She wanted to rest and escape, but she knew the rules. If you're the first one to be found, you will be removed. She knew that she was gonna die. Today was her day.
Come out, little girl. There's no point in hiding.
Get away from me!
The hunter growled at Penelope before shooting her with a crossbow arrow. Penelope winced as she felt the arrow piercing the skin on her back. She continued to run, but her feet tripped over the root of a willow tree.
Ow! Please! You don't have to do this.
You don't get a choice, Miss Jordan. This is a game of life and death. You were careless, and you chose death.
No, that's not it.
Penelope tried to flee, but her leg was bruised and damaged. She realized that this was it. She was going to die today, but not without fighting back. As the hunter got closer, she grabbed a hidden dagger from her thigh sheath that was hidden under her black skirt. The hunter got close enough before Penelope pounced on him, hitting him against the dirt ground. She raised her dagger high and stabbed him in the chest.
Ah! Oh, you fucking bitch!
He snarled through gritted teeth. He growled as he raised his machete at Penelope, barely missing her stomach. Anger and rage filled her as she wrestled for the machete in his strong arms. She knew he was stronger, but she wanted to survive. She had not trained as a junior warrior for nothing. She gripped his hand holding the blade, trying to let go, before punching him in the face.
Oh! Fuck, you're strong for a little girl.
I trained as a warrior. Of course I'm strong.
Tisk tisk, little one. Even if you are strong, the Game Master will not allow you to live. It's just the rules.
She growled under her breath, before trying to stab him again. This time the hunter got the upper hand and threw the blade from Penelope's hand. He stood up and then crouched back down, pinning the machete to Penelope's damaged leg.
You thought you could survive, little girl.
I know. I can.
You can't, Penelope.
The hunter sneered and chuckled darkly before raising his machete and stabbing Penelope several times in the chest. Blood splattered and spilling all over the blade. The hunter rolled his tongue over his mouth before chuckling and disappearing into the woods. She was dead. Well done, Tiffany and Teddy. You two both survived the first round of the trials. We'll see you soon.
The first round?
Tiffany expressed, moving their hands through their blue hair, tossing it to the side a bit.
You mean there's going to be more?
Teddy paused, exhaling a sigh.
Hey, wait a minute now. Wait, just tell us, what the hell is going on here?
Oh, are you scared? Well, there'll be more to come in due time, my dear Teddy. All will come in due time, I promise you. The voice from the PA then stopped, earning a crackle from the other end. Teddy and Tiffany sighed as they headed back out of the woods and back to the cabin, where they found Teddy's blue SUV parked there.
What are we supposed to do now?
Simple. We find Gray, Holden, and Emmeline.
The others are gone, and Penny's most likely dead.
They won't be.
Teddy hopped into his SUV, starting his car up, and Tiffany hopped into the passenger seat. They drove away, unsure of what their next trial would be. But what was clear, that these trials weren't kidding. People would die if they are not careful. Penelope had proved that.